In 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog made its debut on the Sega Genesis with its first video game installment, Sonic the Hedgehog, or also known as Sonic the Hedgehog 1, which started the beginning of a 30-plus year ongoing franchise for the Blue Blur. We've had sequel games such as the critically acclaimed Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Knuckles from the Genesis era. Then you jump into the 3D gaming with, with Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and then Sega drops out of the console wars, and now Sega's just a software developer, and now you're finding Sonic the Hedgehog on Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, consoles, everywhere you go. Sonic the Hedgehog also spun out some animated series, such as The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a goofy slapstick comedy, to the darker tone, my personal favorite, I got it right here, Sonic the Hedgehog, also dubbed as Sonic Sat AM because it was on Saturday mornings. It was more of a darker tone, and I loved it, and they left it in the cliffhanger. We're season 3. Who knows? We'll never get it because writer and creator Ben Hurst is no longer with us. Then you get other animated series like Sonic X, Sonic Boom, to Sonic Prime, and now you have also had Sonic Toys for Jakks Pacific that is out. So you have Sonic the Hedgehog movie, not the OVA I'm talking about, from 1999, which is it was weird, it was awkward, it was an hour long, and it featured Metal Sonic and Planet Freedom and this weird, annoying princess. Yeah. I'm talking about the Sonic movies that Paramount's pumping out, man. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and the upcoming sequel, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, coming out this December. Features Shadow the Hedgehog, and also confirmed as of today, Jim Carrey's returning as Dr. Robotnik, and a few other additional casts, like Kristen Ritter's going to be in there. What role is she playing? Who knows? We'll find out eventually on how that's going to play out. I'm very excited for the upcoming movie sequel for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So, and also announcement that came out is Shadow Sonic Generations remake of Sonic Generations featuring Shadow the Hedgehog now. That is going to be a delight, coming out this fall. A lot of things going forward in a positive direction for Sonic the Hedgehog, including LEGOS. That's right. Today on the show, we're going to be talking about the Sonic the Hedgehog LEGOS that came out last August of 2023. I've got a few sets. We're going to dive in and take a look at these few sets that I have. And more is still to come of the Sonic the Hedgehog LEGO series. As always, get yourself a beverage, sit back, relax, hang on, let's take a swig. Pepsi Zero today, y'all. Pepsi Zero. Not sponsored by this. I just like it. It's good. Sit back, relax, and let's just enjoy the rest of the show. August of 2023, LEGO decided to release more Sonic the Hedgehog LEGOs. You have the LEGO Icon that I reviewed last year that I purchased, which was a one-time thing for Sonic the Hedgehog, and I think it was more of a feeler just to see if people would be interested in Sonic the Hedgehog LEGOs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are all interested in Sonic the Hedgehog LEGOs. And like I said, I got a few sets we're going to talk about here. And the first purchase I made, hang on, I only have instruction manuals. I do have a box of one, but it was a Death Egg robot. Obviously, I had to get this one as my first set because one, it's Sonic, it's Dr. Eggman, it's the Death Egg robot. Why not? Why not start off with the big guns? Why go for the smaller sets? Honestly, there's a couple sets I'm going to pass on because whatever. I would love to get the one with the plane that Tails flies. Tails is in the set. But there's two other ones I'm like, I can pass on the other two. I just like to get the awesome looking ones. And I did. I got the awesome looking ones. So we're going to be taking a look at this one here, the Death Egg robot, kind of show it off. The other one I got, which I got for over the holidays, is the $100 set. Is this one. Green Hill Zone with the loop-de-loop. Dr. Eggman, of course. Giant ring right there. Amy Rose is in the set with a jet ski and has this little contraption that will launch Sonic inside of a casing, go around and through the ring. We'll test that out too on this episode as well. But this one took a little bit to build. It's kind of weird how it's all built. If you think of the Mario Lego sets, which my son has those, it's kind of like that, just piecing sets together, and that's what it is. It's kind of a loose set, if you will. It's not like a whole solid structure kind of thing. It's kind of loose pieces. You can mix or match it if you like, in a way. It's not as free as like the Mario sets, but I feel like it can become a little freeing just to kind of mix and match a bit with these sets. And last one but not least, of course, I got the box for this one. This one actually came out in January of this year. There's 2 new sets that came out. There's one with Knuckles and one with Shadow the Hedgehog. I got the Knuckles one because look at this thing. Look at this. He's driving a mech. Where in the Sonic the Hedgehog series has Knuckles ever driven a mech? Well, I don't care if he hasn't, but he's got one in LEGOS, and I love it. It is just absolutely insane, and it's great. Comes with the Master Emerald, comes with Rouge the Bat. This is insane. Where did he get this thing? That's what I want to know. This must be a Lego thing because, hey, it's Knuckles the Echidna. He's got to have a mech. Let's give him a mech. That's what they did. That's how they treated Knuckles. And it's just so glorious. So are you ready? You're ready to go take a deep dive exclusive look at these? Let's go. All right, we're going to start with the $100 set of Green Hill Zone, of course. We're going to kind of look at the schematics of all of this right here. Sonic the Hedgehog getting a little launching thing. He'll go over the loop-de-loop. As long as everything works out great. Down here, you got a little picnic area with a grill, some chili dogs, a soda. And then you got a little aquatic area. You got Amy Rose on a jet ski with her Pico hammer. It's pretty sweet. You got the giant ring. You got some robots, of course, on the tree. The tree it's slanted for some reason. I'm not sure if I built it incorrectly or what, but you can push that down and knock them over like so to fall off. Same thing for over here at the bridge with this fish. You could do the same thing by pushing this, knock them over to defeat it. And then, of course, over here, Dr. Eggman in all his glory. He can hover on this transparency thing, or he could also move his mech over here to put legs on the bottom of it. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 piece here. He's got the saw blade here. He's got a little grip. He's got a gun and such over there. It's really, really cool to see how this is all designed and built. So let's go ahead and try to give this a test, see if it works properly. So we just want to do this. I probably didn't hit hard enough, but hey, you get the concept of it. It's supposed to go over and go from there. So this is the $100 set for the Lego series with the built loop. The catapult thing, of course, just got to angle it right, hit it hard enough for it to work fully. So there you go. That's it for that one. Let's move on to the next set. Bring it back over to the futon over here. We're going to talk about the Death Egg Robot Lego set, of course. You got, again, the launching catapult that goes with it. You can launch Sonic into the Death Egg Robot using this ramp, of course, to help launch him into it. And it's just a one-hit kill. That's it. It's not like the 12 hits in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. A little bit of spikes right here. You can launch right over those, so you could potentially just put it like this. Bam! Goes over. I'm not going to demonstrate that because you saw what happened with the prior set. So we'll just leave it at that. Of course, you got the Sonic the Hedgehog figure right here as well to kind of show the display of detail. It's got his mouth over here on the side. Same Sonic figure like in the icon set. Of course, the mouth is on the opposite side. It's weird. And also showing off with it, you can call this whatever you want to call it. I look at it as a robot maker to turn animals into robots, but also it could be a captivity area because you got animals in here. This does not lock in place. It just literally simply comes off. I don't know if that's bad design or if that was intentional, how they have it, but whatever. You can lift the lid. You got 2 animals in here. You got a turtle and a bunny in here. And of course you got Cubot. Cubot right here. I believe they made his debut in, actually they made their debut in Sonic Colors. There was an Orbot and a Cubot. So this is Cubot right here. They were also in the Sonic Boom animated series. And I believe also probably in the Sonic Boom video game series as well, potentially. I haven't really played those. I didn't care to. So, here it is. You ready for it? The Death Egg Robot. Here it is. The Death Egg Robot. In all its glory. Again, it's mech. So I guess you could have the Knuckles mech battle this. We'll show the Knuckles mech here in a sec. But this is it. The Death Egg Robot. This spins here. Has, whatever you want to call these, fingers, spikes, laser blasters. I don't care whatever it is. You got the mustache up here. Eggman, of course, is up here. Piloting this darn thing. The legs move. This is like a gun. You can turn this and these studs will fire off. I'm not going to fire it during the video. And this is where you can defeat him, is by pushing this here. The back will launch off, like so. And there you go. You could put the animals in here, or you could put Chaos Emeralds in here. Whichever you want to do it. And this is kind of the inside of it right there. Basically blast off the back jetpack here for the Death Egg Robot. So the arms move, of course, with all the ball joints in there. So it's a really sweet piece of work. And finally, the last set to discuss is the Knuckles mech. We'll start off small first. Rouge the Bat. The bat wings is a separate piece that you just place on, kind of like capes and such. Put the head over it. So good design figure. She's got like a little hover thing. She kind of floats and flies with it. Weird, yes. But it basically will swoop in. And what it'll do, since she loves gems and jewelry and such, she'll swoop in, grab the Master Emerald. You can line it up right. It's supposed to just pick it up and take off with it. So there you go. It's got emeralds inside the Master Emerald. Just kind of give it some extra color, I guess, for it. But that's it. That's pretty much what that is there. I do like how the Master Emerald is designed, of course. This thing does open up. And again, it's got emeralds inside of it. Pretty cool. Put that back here. And then the grand finale, the Knuckles mech. It is ridiculous. It is awesome. And I love it. It is just fantastic. Knuckles is just sitting in there riding it. The gloves on this one, you can actually take the gloves off. He's basically holding the gloves with basic Lego hands to make it look like he's got the big old knuckle-fisted gloves. So it was pretty cool. And the arms move just like your standard like small mechs that you get from the Star Wars, Marvel series and such. Is basically designed like that. But this one's a little bit taller and bigger. It's got guns right here on the side. I kind of imagine this helps make him hover back here. That's kind of how I feel about it. He's got like a little driving stick here as well. And I'll go ahead and take Knuckles out. Just kind of show Knuckles off here. So there he is right there. Pretty awesome figure for Knuckles. You can see the hands right there holding the glove. So yeah. But that's it. That's the Sonic Legos right now for what I have. I do plan to get Shadow, who he comes with a motorcycle and like a little capsule cell that he's locked in. And Badnik comes with it. Looking forward to more Sonic the Hedgehog Lego series in the future. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Go get you a Sonic Lego set and take care.